Before starting the video, please like, share and subscribe to Tansi Rani videos. For latest updates, please click the bell icon.
Welcome to my channel Tansi Rani videos. Coming to the topic, chemical reactions and equations of class 10 CBSE. Do you know how many types of changes are there? There are two types of changes. One is physical change. The processes in which no new substances are formed, which are temporary and reversible, are called physical changes. Example, melting of ice. Do you know why melting of ice is an example of physical change? Because ice can be melted into water and it can again be remolded into ice. It means it is temporary change. The next one is chemical change. The processes in which new substances with entirely different properties are formed, are permanent and irreversible, are called chemical changes. Example, burning of paper. When paper is burned, a new substance is formed, that is ash. This ash cannot be changed again into paper, so it is an irreversible and permanent. Do you know what happens when magnesium ribbon is burned? A magnesium ribbon burns with a white dazzling light and the magnesium oxide is formed. This magnesium oxide no longer burns when introduced into the. Do you know what happens when zinc granules are added to sulfuric acid? Evolution of gas, that is hydrogen gas. This gas be tested with a burning splinter. It extinguishes with a pop sound, showing that the gas is hydrogen. The conical flask also becomes warm. Change in state. Change in color. Iron is greyish black in color. When it rusts, it changes into reddish brown. So there is a change in color. Change in temperature and evolution of gas. You saw when zinc granules are heated, a gas is evolved. That is, evolution of gas has taken place and the conical flask has become warm. So there is also change in temperature. Next, formation of precipitate. When lead nitrate is heated, a yellow precipitate is formed, that is lead iodide. So there is a precipitate is formed, so there is precipitation reaction. So if any of the above are fulfilled, it is said to be that chemical change has taken place. So the processes of involving a chemical change is called a chemical reaction. And so this all states that a chemical change has taken place. What is the chemical equation? The shorthand representation of chemical reaction using symbols and formulas. Example, magnesium plus oxygen gives rise to magnesium oxide. You can simply write Mg plus O2 gives rise to MgO. In this manner, you can write any equation in a shortcut way. And this is called a chemical equation. Do you know how many types of chemical reactions are there? There are 4 types of chemical reactions. That is combination reaction, decomposition reaction, displacement and double displacement reaction. Now we can learn more about combination reactions. A reaction in which 2 or more substances combine to form a single product is known as a combination reactions. That is, A and B are 2 substances. These 2 substances combine to form a single product AB. That is, CaO plus H2O are the 2 substances and they combine to form CaOH2, that is calcium hydroxide plus heat. It means quicklime plus water gives rise to slaked lime plus heat. Reactions in which heat is released is known as exothermic reactions. In any reaction, if heat is released, it is said to be an exothermic reaction, and the above reaction is also exothermic reaction since heat is released. Decomposition reaction. Reaction in which a single substance breaks to form 2 or more plus substances known as decomposition reaction. AB is a substance which decomposes to form 2 products, that is A and B. There are 3 types of decomposition reactions. One is thermal decomposition reaction. A reaction in which a single substance breaks down in the presence of heat is known as thermal decomposition reaction. Do you know what happens when ferrous sulfate is heated? Ferrous sulfate is pale green in color. This is an important question which can be come in the board. This pale green changes from white and then to brown, and ferric oxide, sulfur dioxide, sulfur trioxide are formed. The equation is here for the above observation. Do you know what happens when lead nitrate is heated? When heated, it produces a crackling sound and yellow precipitate is formed and emission of reddish flames. And the reaction for the above observation is this. Do you know what do you mean by electrolysis? Decomposition. When electrolysis, electro means electricity and lysis means breakdown. When a substance is going to break down, when electricity is passed through it, is called electrolytic decomposition. Photolytic decomposition. What happens when silver chloride is kept in sunlight? Any reaction with substances breaks down in the presence of sunlight is called a photolytic chemical. When you see formation of silver chloride and this chloride turns to grey. Displacement reaction in which more reactive element displaces the less reactive element from its compound, that is A, and plus BC is the least reactive. So A displaces the BC and forms AC plus B. Taking examples of Zn plus 2HCl gives rise to ZnCl. Zn being more reactive displaces the least reactive and forms ZnCl2. In the same manner, copper oxide plus H2 gives rise to Cu plus H2O. Reactions in which energy is absorbed are known as endothermic. In endothermic reactions, the heat is absorbed, and this reaction is called endothermic reaction. Double displacement reaction. Reactions in which exchange of ions take place. It means displacement reaction takes 2 times, that is double 2 times. So AB plus CD gives rise to AD plus AB, and AB reacts with CD and again B reacts with CD and forms AD. Taking example, BaCl2 plus Na2SO4 gives rise to BaSO4 plus 2 NaCl, and NaOH plus HCl gives rise to NaCl plus H2O. Oxidation. If a substance gains oxygen during a reaction, it is said to be oxidized. In oxidation reaction, oxygen is gained, then it is said to be oxidized. For example, 2Cu plus O gives rise to CuO, that is copper oxide. In this reaction, oxygen is gained, so this is an oxidation reaction. And next, going to what do you mean by reduction? If a substance loses oxygen during a reaction, is that to be reduced. It means when a reaction takes place, oxygen is reduced. This happens when hydrogen is passed over copper oxide. When copper oxide is passed over H2, it again forms copper and gives plus H2O. It means oxygen is removed. Corrosion. Sometimes we see that metals are rusted. That is nothing but corrosion. Corrosion means formation of coating on the surface of metals by the action of atmospheric gases like oxygen, carbon dioxide, water vapor and other pollutants. And for the best example is rusting of iron. The best for everything, for example, corrosion. Any metal, if it forms a coating by any atmospheric gases, it is said to be corrosion. Rusting of iron's formula is 4Fe plus 3O2 gives rise to Fe2O3. The next topic, rancidity. Sometimes we feel that the food has changed the smell and taste. This is nothing but rancidity. The process of oxidation of oils and fats present in food resulting in change of smell and taste. There are some preventive measures also. we can use antioxidants, or you can fill nitrogen in there, and you can store the food items in airtight containers, or you can store them in a refrigerator. By using the above methods, we can prevent the food from rancidity. In this, all the concepts are covered in the lesson. The only topic left is balancing of chemical reactions. I will teach this in my next class. Till then, keep smiling. Thank you for watching.